Alright, I'm ready to clean up and ready to go for a flow coat. I want to know, after completing the bodywork on this car, I applied 3 coats of sealer, or 2.5 coats of sealer, black sealer, 3 coats of jet black base, 3.5 coats of medium solid clear, sanded down with 600 by hand sanded the entire vehicle down by hand with 600, and then used the DA to sand it down with 800 grit, some really good sandpaper, and this is where we're at right now. Back mask this right here. What's over here? So don't get no hard edges. That's fine because that's a lip. Yeah, I'll paint all this over. All this. I gotta clean it off real good. So we're gonna clean it super good. And yeah, we'll be good to go. If you're not familiar with my channel or any of my previous videos I've posted about this project, as far as me prepping for paint and learning how to paint a car, one thing you will know is how repetitive I am as far as with cleaning the vehicle off or the panels off as I get a prep for paint. And I know how important it is to keep everything clean, and you'll see it in this video. I kind of overdo it, but it's an ability I've learned early on when I was in flight school training to become a private pilot. You know, you learn a lot. Everything becomes repetitive and a lot of redundancy throughout that whole process. When you're walking towards a plane, your flight inspection begins right then and there, and I apply the same thing with the car. You know, during approach, I'm looking at all the flaws, I'm looking at everything, and you do become repetitive. It's a mental muscle now with me learning this trade, and I can apply that as I move forward, and I'll be so much better as far as painting. I know I'll get a great finished product due to those abilities I've learned early on. As far as in flight school, I learned a lot. It taught me a lot. So forgive me if I'm repetitive. Alright, let's clean this thing off and get ready. This is the temperature in here right now. But look at the time. It's not Saturday. I gotta set that again. It's almost 4 o'clock. I don't know. It's gonna be close because when you go to get into the evening, the moisture builds up in here, and yeah, this thing already shining. All right, let's clean it off real good and see what we got. I paused it here because I want to note I should have stopped here because the car looked really, really, really good at this point, and I didn't see any runs, no noticeable runs. It was great here, but I had some more clear mixed up, and I didn't want to go to waste. It was late. It was almost 6 o'clock in the evening. My mask was fogging up, and the humidity was way up in there, and I didn't wait. I just went with the next coat with the rest of the clear, and that's what caused me the runs I got in the sags. But yeah, had I stopped here, I'd have been fine, or waited 15-20 minutes due to it being so cold outside. For one, it was about 45 degrees here at the booth now, and I should have waited about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then I could have went on with the rest of that clear and even enhanced it even better. But didn't wait, rushed it on, and got leaks. Got a bad run. I mean, bad run and a couple sags. Yeah, so that's what caused it. Just kind of trying to finish up and not throwing any clear away. And if I would have stopped here, I would have been perfect. It would have been a really, really good job for my first time. Before I reveal the finished product, I want to note for those of you who aren't familiar with my channel that this car has been sanded down to the bare metal, every single thing removed from it, epoxy primer applied to it, all the body work done, and the paint turned out pretty good. If I want to just put the new decals on and put it back together, it would have looked nice. However, I saw things in the paint and in the body work that, you know, some flaws, and I wanted to make it look how it looked when the day it was made. That was the goal for me, to make it look how it looked when it was made. So I removed the fenders, the header panel, the hood, and did a ton of body work to it and fixed every single flaw that I saw and make it look how I thought it should look. And that's where we're at now. I'm not a particular car guy. I used to be strictly Chevy. You know, been working on cars since I was 10 years old. I'm amazing working on cars, but paint is new to me. So now, me moving forward, I'm treating this like an art form because I'm so passionate. This was fun to me, and I cannot wait till the future projects that's going to be coming to the channel. But I put a lot of work in this car, a lot of work to fix all the imperfections. The hood had hail damage, knocked out all the little dents and stuff, and yeah, I put a lot of work into this to make it look as best as I could with the limited knowledge I have as far as paint and body work. But you know, I've watched thousands of videos. I'm not exaggerating. I've watched thousands of videos, not hundreds, thousands of videos for months and months and months before I took on this job to make it look how I wanted it to look, or or get the results that I wanted to achieve. And I think I've done just that with the limited knowledge that I have so far. And moving forward, future projects for me is just putting things back how they were. You know, I'm not into customization. I just want the cars to look how they look when they were made, and I'll treat it as if it's art to me. So if I'm doing somebody's car, the first customer car that I'm going to do, they're going to see my passion come to play. My passion is going to come in. I'm going to give it the very best job that I possibly can give it, and I'm not going to cut corners. I don't cut corners in life. When I'm working on cars, if you can look at some of my highest view videos of me working on cars and look at the comments, it's detailed after detail after detail, and that's my goal for this moving forward. I'm going to go to the extreme whenever I do any project going forward, or get lucky to do a customer's car and make it look incredible. So just wanted to note that before I reveal what I believe that I've done decent as far as me getting the few runs, but I thought I did overall pretty good for my first time, and hopefully you guys feel the same way. So let's get into the reveal right now. Let me show you guys how it turned out. This is my first time actually going to look at it as well, you know, after having a late night. Alright, we're about to check it out. It's the next day. I left out of there around 6. Haven't seen it yet. Nervous. I'm very nervous. Alright, let's plug the light up. You guys are gonna see what I see. I'm nervous. The light plugged up. Okay, there we go. Deep breath. because I know I'm afraid of that run. Oh wow. Oh man. Oh goodness. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Wow. That's some lint all over the place. Those are not spots in the paint. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Man, this just turned out beautiful. This is black. Look at that. It looks like it's still wet. That's not spots in the paint. That's lint. I don't know where that comes from, but it's wiping off, so that's good. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Tell you what, you want this. This is glass. I wanted glass and I got it without even cutting and buffing it. I'm nervous to walk over there because I know I got a nasty run. Look at this though. Look how rich, and look at the paint. Look how rich it is, how deep that black look, how rich that looks. She got lint everywhere. That's gonna come off. Got some dust, but here we go. We enter into the, I see it. Oh wow, that's a nasty one too. Look at that. Oh man. I seen it forming right off this edge. I seen it. Look at this black. I see another one. Look. Oh, we got a sag here. We got jet black paint. We got lint everywhere. And high gloss glamour clear. We got lint all over the place. I don't even want to touch it. Wipe all the, that's lint. To wipe it off. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. The camera is not doing it justice. I don't see no orange peel like that. If it is, it's at a minimal. It's so shiny. You'll think this is a flaw, but this is actually this. All everywhere, just. Beautiful. I don't know where all this lint come from, but it's okay. You just got a nasty run. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. Looking. I can imagine how this car is gonna look when it's cut and buff. It's gonna look amazing. Look at that run. I had about a quarter in that liner of clear left, and I just went right away with it. After I did the final coat, I went right back over to some spots here in particular, just going over the car. And it was 6 o'clock in the evening. My mask was fogged up, and it was, the moisture was up in here, and I ran it. Yeah, I sanded all this down. I sanded all this down just because I knew I was gonna go over it again. Oh man. All those spots I fixed paid off. Look at that. You can even tell something was there, and I fixed that. Yeah, this thing. Gotta show some love to this gun. This gun is incredible. This is my introductory gun, and it didn't disappoint me. I can imagine how the better guns will work if this thing is incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. I can't talk about this gun. This is the tip I'm spraying with. I can zoom in. I use this for the sealer, base, and clear. I shot clear at 29 PSI with this thing, 28, 29 PSI, and this is the results. It laid down base incredible, sealer incredible. I can't stop talking about this gun enough. This gun is amazing. This gun is amazing, amazing. Gotta clean it a little bit better. This gun is amazing. And this thing didn't disappoint me. And despite it being ridiculous cold, it's cold in here now still. And I got the heater going. But the humidity was here when I was painting around 5:36 in the evening. It was way up here, and yeah, look, black, black, black. So you guys can tell me, you can imagine how this thing is gonna look when it's cut and buff. Let me show you all the clear. Use the 2 quarts of, and the second quart is gone. 2 quarts of this stuff is incredible as well. Gotta give a shout out to this clear. I used 2 quarts of it, 2 quarts of this. 2 quarts of clear, this clear right here. Truly amazing. It's also compatible with this clear if you need to. This is, I got about a half a gallon of this left. This will be for the parts, for all the spoiler and the valance and what else I gotta paint. The header panel, the chin spoiler. So this would be for the smaller parts I'll use this for. But got about a half a gallon of this left. This is really good too. But this is next level. This stuff is incredible. This is great. This is what I use. 2 quarts. and you get this.